I cannot insist enough just how much this is so important. Do your research, do your research, do your research. If you are thinking of getting Microlocs, if you're going to do it yourself, or if you're going to get someone to do it for you, I'm going to tell you, please do your research. I did a ton of research. I think it took me about 3 months to fully find out what I needed to find out. And the reason why I took my time, don't be in any rush to do this, to get your hair locked. It's a big decision to make when it comes to your hair. But the reason why I took such a long time to do this research, I researched how would it look like if I went to someone and asked them to do my hair, how much would that cost? Financially, it wasn't really viable for me. I couldn't afford to pay £900, £800 at that time, 2 years ago, to be able to go and get someone to do it for me. The other thing is deciding how you want to start your Microlocs. Some people start with 2-strand twists. Some people start with interlocking. Interlocking is longer, so because it is a longer process. So you need to find this out. Find out the texture of your hair. Find out the kind of partition you want. Find out, if you want them to be really thin and what impact that has if you have them really, really thin. If you have the base of your lock really thin, it means, as you can tell, I am so due for a retie. I think it's coming up to maybe about 5 weeks now. So I do need to retie my hair. So it depends on the base, or as I was saying, if your base is really thin and then your hair or your lock gets really long, if the base cannot support the rest of your hair, it means that whole lock is going to be very weak, and at some point it will end up falling off. So I would advise to do your research, find out if you want to get Microlocs, which they're not patented, they're not owned by anyone, but if you get sister locks, which are trademarked, like your Nike, if you like, they are trademarked. There's only specific people that can do sister locks, and they have to be trained. They have to only use the techniques that the sister lock trademark kind of says they have to do it. So do your research. And also, if you're going to have let's say you're going to have sister locks or Microlocs, just know the person who's going to be doing your retie for you, it also depends on length. So if your hair is longer, if you've left it a longer time to get retied, you are going to end up paying slightly more. So if you decide to lock your hair, it is something that you're going to need to just sit down, do as much research as you can, be informed when you're going into this. And just know that just meaning that, you get locks is low maintenance. It is low maintenance, but it doesn't mean that you don't do anything with it. And I think that the decision I made for myself in my lifestyle and the way things are for me right now, it was better and it's more crucial for me to get locks done.